I was still very apprehensive. I really didn't want to do this.
Well, maybe I should wait and take care of this bill first.
I'll tell you right off the bat, I was really, really nervous.
I did go home thinking, what have I done?
It was actually very terrifying in the beginning.
Scared.
Yeah, I was skeptical.
Oh, very excited.
Am I a loser? Does this mean that I can't meet anybody in my life out there in the real world, that I have to join this way?
Anytime you you jump into something, you kind of wonder, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing?
I think I was more excited.
It was kind of a relief.
I was scared to death.
It was like you didn't have a lot of time to think about it. All of a sudden you just did it and you put out all the money and you're thinking, oh my God, what did I do?
You need to know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there, there's a lot of members who feel the same way you feel, who have come here and joined Great Expectations because they don't want to be alone.
Did I do the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? And I paid a lot of money to do this. I better make it work.
Hello. Whether you're sitting or whether you're standing, whether you're paying full attention or casually watching this videotape, please watch it, because in about 10 minutes you're going to learn so much about Great Expectations. You're going to realize what opportunity awaits you right now. It's so easy for people to say no to social opportunity. No, I don't want to go out with him or her. No, I don't want to go to a dance. No, I don't want to break out of my work addiction. No, I don't want to do anything different. But it's so difficult to say yes. It's so difficult to say, yes, I have a vision of who I want and what kind of relationship I want in my life, and I'm going to control my destiny. It's so difficult to do that. If you don't control your destiny, someone or something else will. Since you're a member of Great Expectation, you're on the road to discovery and to empowerment. You're on the opportunity to romantic fulfillment sooner than anybody else.
You made a smart decision by joining Great Expectations. Now keep your positive momentum going. Make sure to keep your appointment for your photo and video, and set aside some time to read the Great Success Workbook in your new member kit. It's packed with step-by-step information that will help you make the best impression in your photos, on your video, and in your member profile. Then get started in the library, your library. Great Expectations has over 150,000 commitment-minded members like yourself in over 50 centers throughout North America. The sooner you take action, the sooner you can start to meet exciting new people. Now keep watching, and you'll pick up some really great tips from other Great Expectations members on how you can be in control of your success at Great Expectations.
I've started going through the books and I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's going to be more difficult than I thought it was, just because so many more people are accepting of someone with children, which I thought that would, there would be a lot of men that wouldn't want children, and in the books there aren't that many that are saying no.
The minute I walked in the door, I felt at ease. The people were professional, everybody was courteous.
It was actually very, very fun, actually, very simple. They make me feel very comfortable about it.
Next thing you knew, you had this video out there, and the photos, the photographer was terrific with me. I felt like I was with an old friend, so it was really nice.
I got really excited about it after I got my pictures taken. I did my video. I was happy with both of them. They said I could redo my video if I wanted to. Any problems, call them. I did my profile like twice. They faxed it back and forth. I mean, they just like walked me through it, held my hand through the whole thing.
A lot of people are really nervous. They look at the profile and go, oh my God, I have to write about myself, and it's uncomfortable because, you know, it's to look at a sheet of paper and say who I am, what am I looking for, and what do I like to do. You know, sometimes people think it's easy, but when they actually have to do it and be creative, it can be hard. So we have a staff to help them do that.
The one excuse you'll never hear at Great Expectations is, it's not my job. It's everybody's job here to help you fulfill your greatest expectations. No, it's not our responsibility to choose for you who you go out with. We're not your matchmaker. But we are here to help you use your tools, and we spend a lot of time preparing the right tools. So make certain you read your Great Start workbook, How to Be a Great Success at Great Expectations. It's not just a boring workbook. I know, I helped write it. It's good stuff, really good stuff. You're watching this videotape, that will help you as well. You'll meet with your member advisor. You'll use all the tools that we have. All you need to do is raise your hand. We'll be there to help you.
I found that it took me 3 writes to get my profile just right. The first time I wrote it, and then I wasn't happy with it. I wrote it a second time, put it in, and I came back a month later, and I redid it. And I would encourage people who join not to be shy about, if you're not happy with any part of it, your pictures, your profile, go in and redo it. That's your privilege. That's what you're paying for, and you need to be happy with it. And I felt at the end I was very happy with my 3rd profile that really said who I was without a lot of cliches, and it seemed like it's getting a good response.
I'm very fussy, and so it really makes it easy when you look through the books because you can decide whether or not you really want to go out with that person or not.
Here you go through, you get to look at the pictures, the other videos, the people talk to you. You see a lot more members walking in and out of here.
If in the beginning you don't meet the right person, you make a lot of friends, and that's important too. And I've met some wonderful people.
I think you need to come in and ascertain for yourself what kind of person you want, and then come try to find the match.
Oh, I think the best part is that you can see them on the video, and you can see their mannerisms, and you can see whether or not there would possibly be any chemistry, and also that you can say yes or no. And, you know, they can pick you, and you can say yes or no before they would be given your phone number.
I'd say don't worry about getting a few no responses, because there's thousands out there, and you will definitely find one to your liking that likes you as well.
Be a little bit choosy about who you date, because you'll get a lot of offers, and you just want to make sure that it's the right type of person. And I've gone on some fantastic dates. I really have.
And just have an open mind and go out with as many girls as you can.
And the more people you go out with, eventually you're going to meet someone that either becomes a friend or you might have a relationship, and who knows.
Anything in life, if you want something worthwhile, you got to work at it and wait until it happens.
Don't go in there and look at a face and select somebody. Go through, read it, see how you feel about that person. How would that person react if you were with them? Those qualities, how would you feel about them? And look at the video. Look at that person. Look at their eyes. And if you were sitting on a dinner table with them and looking at that person, think, this person's talking to me. Is this somebody you'd really be interested in? And I think if you work hard, and it takes time to do all that, you're going to hit. I mean, it's the right way to do it. You're picking somebody you enjoy. There's a comfort level. And that isn't going to happen every time you meet somebody, but you've got lots of selections, and you have a great chance of finding that special person. I really believe that's a way to do it.
Because it is an investment, and I think that that's partially, if you're going to make an investment in anything, whether it's education or meeting someone, commit yourself to it and come in, go through the books.
And I felt like immediately I got my money's worth within, I would say after a month. I had gone on so many dates, and my self-esteem went up so much because I was having so much success.
I knew more about this person going into the first date than I know about people after 3 or 4 dates on a regular basis. And that's what I liked, was I was not wasting my time. I knew if I was interested in this person or not.
I had some relationships that potentially could have turned into marriage, but in the end they turned out not to be the right person. And it was fantastic just knowing that you have the option to go back, and if things don't work out, it's not over, you know, it's just beginning.
Maybe Great Expectations has maybe raised my own standards a little bit, so that instead of choosing between people that are 7s and 8s, you're choosing between 9s and 10s, and sometimes it's hard to make a choice.
Even though I was a little scared when I started with Great Expectations, all that fear left me. It's wonderful.
Of the ones that I've selected, I feel that any of them, if they're willing to go for it, that they really have a lot of the qualities that I'm looking for.
Great Expectation, un posto bellissimo, pieno di donne. Se volete un'amorosa, quello è il posto giusto da venire.
I'm ready to get married and settle down. I'm retiring next year. I got to spend some of this money.
I wasn't going to settle for second best. I wanted what I wanted. And that's what the program gave to me, and I worked it, and I did it, and I got it in a month and got married about, 6, 8 months later, and had Erica a year after that, and, you know, what else can I say?
We have a wall here at the Dallas Center of people who've gotten married, and I'd say a good 1/3 of the people on the wall are people that I have signed up into the program. That makes me very happy when I have accomplished such a wonderful thing in people's lives.
You know, they say the most important decision you make is who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, right?
Now the fun begins. Why? Well, first of all, do you remember those movies from the 50s and the 60s where they showed all those fun-loving kids dating to their heart's content when they're in high school? Well, a lot of us missed out on that. But you're not going to miss out on that now, because adult dating is a lot more fun, especially when you're going out with people who want to meet you. They've watched your video, they've seen your photo, they've read about you, they know whether you have kids or you smoke and you like opera or you hate baseball or anything. It's a mutual consent. There's no hard part, there's only a fun part, and you've made a smart decision, because you're going to start meeting people who are just like yourself, who either they want to get married or they don't, they want to date lots of people or they don't, because there's all kinds of people here right now, and you're going to know up front by watching their video and reading their profile and looking at their photo who's right for you and who wants to go out with you. It's a wonderful opportunity to get an understanding of each other's chemistry and fulfill your greatest expectations. Congratulations, you made a very smart move.